All right, everybody, you know what that fade out means. It is time. We got a lot of like new stuff going on today, actually. This is pretty exciting. That's right, it's just afternoon, which means if I start my broth like now, it'll be just ready for dinner, hopefully. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right, let's see if I can do this. Wow. Hello, I'm out of focus. Oh, hang on. Let me turn on autofocus for a moment, and then see if I can turn it off before it changes. Hey! Okay, we're good. Hello, everyone. Not that early. That's true. My normal start time is like 4 p.m. I give myself like 3 hours to cook, so we eat dinner around 7. But I was like, I need the extra time today. Starting at noonish. I actually wanted to start sooner than this, too, but it's fine. I know a few shortcuts will make up for some lost time, but welcome, everyone. Happy Saturday. Sunday. I'm gonna use this today, I think. Lucky, hello. I saw Bob in here, too. Hope you two are doing well. Trashly enjoy killing zombies. We will be here if you need us. Scooter, great to see you as well. Welcome in. Yeah, so the general plan, I actually forgot my mise en place list at my desk, so let me grab that real quick. Amanda is working today on Sakura-con things. So, for the most part of the day, it's just going to be you and me, chat. You and me. Alright, general run of show is going to be like this. We're starting with the soup right away. I have to make a new tare today, because none of the tares I made at the old place survived the move. That was partially on purpose. We're going to do an egg. Actually, I'm on the fence about the egg. We'll see about the egg. We got to make noodles, and I want to make some chicken breast chashu, which means we need to marinate chicken and then sous vide it for like an hour and a half. So this is why we're getting an early start. Got a lot of work. A lot of it's passive work, though. You know, it's not too intense. Sunday. First time watching your stream making ramen. Yeah, I remember, like, well, for one, it's been like, up until yesterday, it had been a month since I streamed, because we got back from Japan and immediately had to move. And then my wife and I got COVID, so we were out of commission for like 2 weeks there. Very unfortunate. Just poor timing all around. But yeah, this is my second stream in the new kitchen, and my first time making ramen on or off camera. Yeah, here's hoping everything goes well. But yeah, I'm gonna break out the commercial noodle machine here in a bit. We're gonna press some noodles. The new kitchen's great. There's so much storage. Like, we had maybe 4 cabinets at the old one, and here we have a lot. Like, you can see this entire wall behind me is just nothing but cabinet space, basically. It's ludicrous. Love it, though. We're gonna make many delicious foods here, including today. Why are you sore, Daph? Did the wife finally have enough and just cold cock you? Gotta do an egg. I know, the internet loves their ramen eggs. I gotta do it. You guys attending, having a booth there, staffing for Sakura-con. Cooking Mama, hello. My wife, Plaidberry Design, actually has a booth there. And she'll be in the Artist Alley, is that correct? Artist Alley. So yeah, she was there last year as well. Do you go under Plaidberry or Monostache? Okay, so she's actually going to be under Monostache at the convention, but if you were there last year, you may have seen her. So much room for activities, exactly. Doing home... Oh, dude, the worst. Yes. Yeah. Even if it's just, like, hauling new, like, 2x4s around, like, I don't know, it's easy to wear yourself out. Get lots of vitamins, would you? Oh, jeez. Here, smell. Smells good, doesn't it? This was a Secret Santa gift from Andrea Note Pronunciation. It's a Hinoki cutting board. It's supposed to be antibacterial, like an antibacterial wood, and so it's really good for breaking meat down on. And I thought we'd go ahead and like break down our chicken on this today. The smells so good. Hang on, I gotta show this to Amanda. Amanda likes smelly things. It smells really nice. And yes, new cutting board. It's not a big fancy end grain, but does smell really good, actually. Okay, so let's talk bones. Let's talk soup. Let's talk bones. Hey. I'm normally sort of a cheapskate when it comes to chicken, but I bought a nice one this time. I got a very large, organic, air-chilled, free-range chicken. That'll be breaking down for the stock. Nice apron, thank you. This has been with me since the very beginning of the stream. Like, it's got little rick-rack on the, that's what that zigzag thing is called, rick-rack. Little rick-rack on the pockets. It's funny because there's another streamer called Miss Ruby. And she has the same apron.
Oh, I like noodles and a
I think I wear it better, though. Veggie! Finally got a stream eating a sandwich while you cook. Nice! Thank you very much for the resub, by the way. And this is it. This is like the second stream in the new kitchen. So, you're here right at the beginning, just like the rest of us.
Oh, I like noodles and
Hey, Brown! Your place looks great.
Cabatine
I'm very excited to be cooking here. Like, we're gonna make some really delicious food in here. Aloha, Alex. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, if anyone's going to SakuraCon, by the way, keep an eye out for my wife there. Please. She would love it if you stopped by and said hello. Perused the wares. Before COVID, this was Amanda's full-time job, actually, was going around to different conventions and selling, like, custom prints and all kinds of things. So, yeah, she's quite good at it, but, you know, had to get a regular corpo job like the rest of us once COVID hit. So now this is like only 2 shows a year she does. I'm going to drain this over the sink, and we're going to transfer it to this tray. Thank you very much for the resub, by the way, Brown. I appreciate it. Oof. Very excited today, because we got some rishiri kombu to cook with, which is a new ingredient for me. Actually, I've never used it before. We're gonna make a double soup today. One is gonna be just animal style. It's actually what the Japanese word means, dobutsuke. And the other is going to be a seaweed dashi. I might add some sardines or something to it just to sort of bring up the flavor. Maybe introduce a little bitterness might be good. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right. Chicken time. The Pope's nose. There you go. Still eating breakfast, no worries. I'm not going to SakuraCon, but I am making the biscuits from Ted Lasso to commemorate Season 3. I think I would like Ted Lasso. I don't know much about it other than the showrunner is the same guy that made Scrubs, which I really loved. And I don't know. I just like shows about like good people. Man and I have a hard time watching TV shows where like people are jerks to each other. We tried to get into like the first season of The Office, and it was just rough. It was a rough watch. I actually think this chicken might be too big for this cutting board. Let me break it apart over here. And the whole chicken is going in today. Everything except for the breast meat, which we'll be setting aside to use for chashu. There we go. I like to just cut through the drums and the thighs, sort of get more surface area in there. Let me just put this back on the tray for now. Delightfully wholesome. That's my vibe. Delightfully wholesome. Like The Office, but it's not for everyone. I think I heard it got better in later seasons, but like in season 1, everybody was just awful to each other. Like, just awful. We had a hard time getting into it. Parks and Rec was sort of like that too, but everybody sort of warmed up a bit, I feel like, in later seasons, and it was easier for me to sort of enjoy once I realized everybody was going to be wholesome about everything. That was the giblets bag. Okay, we're good. I don't use giblets in my ramen broth. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before, but they tend to darken the broth, and, you know, I just leave them out. Let's see. Season 1's kind of rough, yeah. Alright, so I'm starting with the legs. Just removing the legs as carefully as I can to not damage the frame. I used to do this with, like, the giant axe. But these days, I just like being a bit more precise, a bit more slow. Make sure everything is exposed, what needs to be exposed. The chicken will cook in about 4 hours, but the pork bones we had may take a bit longer. I'll show you what I got for pork too, because I got some good stuff. It was like meant to happen this week, my return to streaming. The store had like exactly everything I needed. It was amazing. All right, wings. Again, same thing. I'll just poke a hole straight through. More surface area is a good idea. Nice bird. Thank you, Lucky. Oh. All right. So yeah, I'm keen to know what's been going on with everybody else's stuff while I've been away. It's been 2 months since I've made ramen in any kitchen, and my first time in this one. So I hope everybody's been good. All right, I'm gonna remove the breast meat. I'm going to take the skin off first, though. We are putting the skin in the soup because this is where all the collagen is, etc., etc. You've heard me say all this before. And really all we need is like one breast, but I'm going to see if I can get both off. And then whichever one looks better is the one we'll keep. Somebody didn't sharpen their knives last night either. Probably the same person that didn't make broth. Alright, that's terrible. That's terrible. Ignore it. Undo. Undo. Alright, that's going in. Alright. Last chance. If we have time today, I'll take a break to sharpen my knives, because holy moly. Need that collagen, that's right. I knew it, Alex. I knew it. There we go. This one's going much better. It's weird, you know, you pack everything into boxes and just everything goes dull, everything gets dirty. It's like having to completely rebuild a new kitchen by the time you get to wherever you're going. Alright, that's not bad. Not great, it's not bad. Maybe we're gonna have the courage to start making a pie dough. Oh dear. Be careful saying I'm hungry around Bob. So are you in Washington again? That's exciting. Alright, so we got what I call the frame and the breast. I need to trim this down a lot in in order for this to be usable as chashu. All the fat is going in the broth. All the skin's going in there. I'll just tear it off with my hand. Pie crust is pretty easy. I use the food processor method. It's a really good Alton Brown recipe that Amanda and I have just been using for years, and it has never steered us wrong. Works for savory or sweet. I'm not generally a fan of Alton Brown too much, but that pie crust recipe is pretty good. Springtime surprise in a few weeks. Yet another 19.3 mile weekend. You've been crushing it on these runs, Ricky. Like, I see you on like Twitter and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, I should be healthy. I should be healthy. I should do things. All right, actually, we'll set that there. That's a beautiful chicken breast. All right, we're gonna trim. We're gonna do a little tidy on this frame here. Hi, Amanda. You want to say hi? Hi. Yeah, about to say you're not on camera. Hi. There you go. There's Amanda. Everybody say, work hard today, Amanda. Good luck with work. Good luck with Sakura-con. Marathon is brutal. Dude, marathons are like, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. It's your granddad's recipe. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Stare at the raw ingredients until they're intimidated enough to make dough of their own accord. Live vicariously through Ricky. Yeah, exactly. Everybody says, work hard, Amanda. Go kick ass. Alright. So here's the bottom of the frame. This is probably why my knives are dull, because I cut straight through chicken ribs. But sort of split it here. And then you've got the spine and the frame. And this I'll put straight in. That goes into the soup. But this I like to wash a little bit. It's got these organs and stuff that sort of stick to the ribs and they darken the broth a little bit. So I'm just going to like rinse those out real quick. I find that helps when making broth. Wife did one marathon, that's it. She was done with them. And your wife's like a serious runner, too. She's not doing them anymore. I got no hope. All right. So this is chicken. One chicken broken down. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick so I can wash these guys with a clean conscience here. I wonder if this board warps worse or better. I don't know if that's the best way to say that. I wonder if this board is as moisture resistant as the other one. I guess we'll find out right now. Yeah, that's right. She did break her ankle. Yeah. How's recovery going? Carried a good chunk of the Neves gaming community with me. Plenty of spiritual space on this run. Lots of room on Ricky's shoulders. Doing good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Completely forgot about that until you mentioned it. I'm glad you brought it up. Alright. Knife. Clean. Let's clean this cutting board. This is a nice cutting board. Doesn't seem to be like, deforming at all in the water. There's the rest of her, exactly. Yeah, Amanda's got a very busy couple of weeks ahead. She's decided to take it easy today. All right. Other goodies. We've got... Let me just dry the counter off here. We're also going to have to clean the counter because I'm sure a little bit of chicken particles wound up on there. We've got Berkshire pork femur bones, which they're charging like $7 for now, apparently. We got some pork skin and back fat, which was less than $2. This stuff is really good. It's got tons of collagen in it, and you do actually want a little bit of animal fat at the top of the bowl. So that's what we're using that for. I did get a couple of chicken frames already broken down for a couple of bucks, and I got a whole stewing hen, which I'm probably just going to put in the pot whole. So, should be a really good broth, actually. I'm looking at everything, though, and I'm like, I think I need the larger stock pot. So let's go ahead and get that out. And we can start assembling our stock here. And we're not doing any aromatics at all, at least at first. Maybe when we've been cooking for like 2-3 hours, I'll see about adding stuff. But for the first step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get everything to a simmer so that we can like skim the scum. So we're gonna go ahead and do that first. But I want a base layer of pork femur bones on the bottom. So we're gonna put those in first. Down to 1 crutch, no cast, small boot, nice. Yeah, it's tough. When Amanda broke her foot, I was like, I guess because I had never really thought about it. I guess this is like, you know, privilege or something because I injure myself so rarely. But I'm just like, yeah, like getting around to like crutches and stuff is like hard. All right. So these are just split femurs. They're impossible to burn, really, so that's why we're putting them in the bottom of the pot. Except for this one, which I can't get out of the packaging. There we go. All right. Now we can start with the chicken frames. Oh, I forgot we had a pork hock, too, for some additional collagen. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just use that today, because I know we're getting tons of fat off the chicken, too. And I can just, I think that's a good idea. I can just save the fat back for another stream. Stairs suck, yes, yes. For us at the old place, it was like, you know, got to take Sunny out down the stairs. And, yeah. Amanda would have to, like, garbage bag up her boot, you know? Wow, this is terrible. All right. We're adding all the bones from the chicken we just broke down. We're not adding the chicken breast, though. We're saving that for later. That's going to be cooked separately. I'm going to go ahead and put the stewing hen in. If you've never used a stewing hen before, by the way, it's basically a chicken that is just all bone. There's not really a whole lot of meat on it. And they do make good stock, but the flavor's a little bit different from like a traditional chicken. You can see it's much smaller. So we're just gonna like lay that on top. Sort of let that cook. It's still partially frozen, but that's fine. For our purposes, we won't even notice. Then we got a split. Oh, it's actually not even split. That's good times. All right. Glad we started early today, because this is going to take a while to cook. Put weight on the ankle now, so stairs are easier, but man, they suck for weeks. Yeah. Oh, that is just a whole pork hock. All right. I thought it was split. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Got this whole pork hock. I'm just going to cut into it. Try to get through the skin a little. fail miserably. Alright, so if we... I'm not trying to stab myself, I just want to get through the skin a little. Alright, I'm glad we switched to the big stock pot too, wow. Alright. I'm gonna give this a quick rinse. And there we go. There's our stock. At least the first parts of it. Perforated pork hock, exactly. It's the best I can do. Best I can do is perforated. Alright. Now, the new apartment, one of the features that I really like is it's got the instant hot water. Because rather than a water heater inside the apartment, we just have a giant boiler downstairs like a hotel. So I can get like 140-degree water straight from the tap. Which won't just be great for making soup, it'd be great for brewing too. There we go. We're going to fill it up with water to where it's just barely not covering. We want it just under the surface of all the bones. Gonna be a tasty broth. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. This is like a normal chicken and pork sort of dobutsuke style, animal style broth. We're going to make this broth. Probably going to add aromatics to it at some point, and then later on we'll make a dashi to blend it with. And that's going to be our final... That's going to be our final service soup. Alright. Now you won't be able to see it simmering, unfortunately, but I will keep an eye on it. We're going to do a little cleanup here. Actually, before we do that... Actually, yeah. I'm going to put this in the freezer. Let's... Is there anything in there? No. Let's wipe the counter, and then I will start marinating this chicken breast for chashu. Make a chicken mead. There used to be... I heard about this on a homebrew farm like a million years ago, so I don't know if it's true or just urban legend or whatever. But there used to be chicken beer. They would put a whole chicken in the fermenter with the beer, and once it was done, they would drink it. Cooked raw, I'm not sure. Just remember hearing about chicken beer years ago. Pray that boiler never Brad, actually, that's very true. Very, very good point. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna take a sip. All right, let's do this. I actually don't need the stove cam right now. I'm gonna turn that off. Let's get a little bowl. For the chicken. We're gonna make a quick brine for meat. So basically, it's just gonna be like a little sake, sugar, salt, and a water solution to sort of like prepare the chicken for being cooked and just give a little extra flavor, you know? I have a recipe for it on my phone, which is over here. This is from Motoki Ramen Academy, this recipe. Eat all the ramen. Me too, actually. It's gonna be a busy day. But the broth just hit the stove and we're heating the water up now. So hopefully it'll be ready soon. Okay, so for one chicken breast, 400 milliliters of water, 100 milliliters of sake, 100 milliliters of mirin, 60 grams salt, 60 grams sugar. Let's get it going. Ooh, scale. Tex, it's good to see you, by the way. Welcome in. Melissa actually wants me to make heaps of wine this... Blech. Honestly, the champagne yeast may still be alive. But yeah, a lot of yeast don't last that long. Double batch dough means 300 grams of flour. It's easy from that. Yeah. See, this is like also why I sort of advocate for the metric system. Yeah. Easy just dealing with flat numbers. There's the sugar. There's the salt. Yes. And we need sake and mirin, both of which are new. I was actually using, like, things were so desperate when I had COVID. I ran out of cooking sake, like sake that I use for cooking, and so I just had to start using bits of shochu diluted with water. It worked, but, yeah, at what cost? Alright, let's do the salt and sugar first, since we're already on the scale. Grew up with a metric system. Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm saying, Luckies. You have an advantage. 60 grams. That sounds like a lot. It's because it is. All right. I've seen things. Ooh, exactly 60.0. Ramen motivation time. I'm all about it. I haven't even had coffee yet today. Like, I'm ready to have things underway. All right, we need 60 grams of sugar. We're not eating or drinking this liquid. This is just to provide a little additional flavor to the chicken breast, because I think we can all be honest with each other and say that the chicken breast is like the least flavorful part of the chicken. It's the plain yogurt of the meat world, you know? Let's both make coffee. Actually, I was kind of hoping Kit would show. She might be working today, because I've got her instantized coffee that she made, and I was kind of hoping for some instructions. See if she shows up. If not, I'll just make my own coffee. All right. We need my measuring cup. Let's use this one. Old ratty thing. We need 100 milliliters of mirin. We need 100 milliliters of sake. Go ahead and get that dissolved here. Because we also need 400 milliliters of water. And I'm going to get the hottest water I can get from my tap. It's got a new drink machine at work. I'm excited for it. They're going to install it tomorrow. Nice! What kind of drink machine? Oh, for coffee? Is the chicken breast to make tenders? I love, like, fried chicken breast, actually. I'm not ashamed to admit it. It's not the best fried part of the chicken, but it is tasty. Whenever you get, like, chicken, like, fresh out of the fryer, too, it's, like, unfair. It tastes ludicrously good. It's unfair. Good to see you in the new place. It's good to be in the new place. We've actually been here for a few weeks, but the kitchen took a little while to set up. Amanda and I caught COVID from one of our movers, so we're recovering from that. Amanda's totally back to normal. I still have a lingering cough that you might hear from time to time, but, you know, feeling 100% otherwise, so I was like, I guess I'll stream. Coffee and tea, very nice. That is, maybe the most nostalgic of all the coffee styles for me is, those giant drip machines that they have at, like, hotels and stuff. Worked in a lot of hotels.
I like noodles and
back in the day,
Amanda.
so I miss hotel coffee.
That's my Tabba time.
Cooking Mama, thank you. Whoa! 6 months of sub. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. I hope you appreciate those emotes that you're going to have for the next half year. That's fantastic. Thank you. Oh, by the way, Amanda, Molly in the pre-show said she loved the artwork of the Starting Soon screen. She goes, I did that. I made this. Least favorite part of the bird, I'd probably rather have the wingtips if I'm in the mood to not mind the work. Well, the wingtips have all that delicious skin on there, right? And they crisp up real well. They're also fantastic for broth, so, you know, that's normally what I do with them. Alright. You can tell when everything's dissolved in there because it'll turn clear. So I'm just going to keep stirring for now. That's true, actually. That's true. You'll be able to see Plaidberry design at SakuraCon. Hopefully with a huge line of people waiting at the booth. Kit! Hello and welcome. Kit, I was going to make a coffee just now, and I was thinking about using the stuff you sent me. I just need to brine this chicken first. Alright, see, we're back to clear now. You can see the spoon all the way down at the bottom. So that's how you know everything in there is dissolved. I'm just going to transfer this chicken breast in there. It is now brining. Needs about an hour, maybe 2 hours in there, and then we'll sous vide it. I like this one because it comes with a lid. Alright, we're going to put this in the fridge. Probably open the fridge and turn that chicken every so often. Just to sort of keep it moving. Yeah, there we go. And if you want a little extra credit, you can throw a piece of kombu into that marinade also. And that'll provide a little extra savory flavor. Not doing it today because I need all my kombu for the ramen. There's gonna be a lot of kombu in there today. Alright, let's do a little tidy up. And then I'm gonna make some coffee. Before we get working on what's next. Probably egg and noodles, I think, will be next. Show of hands in chat, who has not been around for a noodle making stream before? I do these fairly often. Just kind of curious who hasn't been around for one. I make art. Just the one breast. That'll give us enough like chashu slices for 2 bowls. But what I'll do sometimes is I'll buy the big, like, super-sized value pack of chicken breasts, and I'll brine all of them. And then we sous vide all of them and just sort of eat those throughout the week for lunches. Very healthy. Highly recommend sweetening the coffee with sweetened condensed milk if you guys have any. I don't think I have any of that. I do have some sweet cream that I could use. Let me find it real quick. Here we go. So, Kit, I think I just need to know how to make it. Kit sent us this, and this is like espresso powder, coffee powder of some kind, right? I've been around for one. I'm new. Oh, it smells very good. It's infused, right? It's got very tight grains in there. I want to make sure I don't mess it up. Missed all previous nude segment. Okay. So let's say I haven't used the professional machine in the new place yet, so this is a first for me too. New ramen place in Jackson on Bay Meadows by the FSG. Yeah, called. I tried Thai tea for the first time. It was like Yoo-hoo, but better. Yeah, I think I heard about the new place in Jax. Maybe it was from you. You posted something about it on Twitter, right? Oh, it was on Discord. You're right. Boss's coffee that he sold. So can I just use this with like a K-cup or a French press? You tagged me. That was it. Okay. Can you tell I've had a bad fever for about 2 weeks? Probably could. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. Because it's just a very fine grind, and I don't want it to fly through the filter on a French press. So we'll just use one of these screened up K-cups and see how it goes. Amanda, would you like a coffee? Probably. When you say probably, that really means yes. All right. I'm going to make one for me. And actually, in the Twitch mode. to see if it affects the flavor with the different brewing methods. Me too. Normally, if something is ground really fine like this, coming at it as an Arabic person, the really fine coffee is usually brewed in the cup. And then you just drink it slowly so that you don't drink the grounds. That's coming out like black. That's coming out dark. I mean, that looks like motor oil coming out. Like used motor oil. Okay. This is gonna be an adventure. This is gonna be an adventure. Look at that. I'll try it black first. Steep it up to 3 times. Whoa, really? Nice. Okay, maybe I'll try that. I'll try that. How efficient. And we have enough left over that way, too, where I can buy some sweetened condensed milk, and we'll try it that way. I mean, actually, I was over there smelling it, and I was like, it smells a little woody. It's because of this cutting board. All right, so I'm going to make sort of a second small cup. And then we'll split that up, and that'll be mine and Amanda's. Oh, actually, yeah, let me show you guys. We got... Wow. Wow. We got some steam. I'm going to go ahead and find my skimmer, so we have that on hand. Wow. What's in his hair? Wow. My hair? Is there something in my hair? Silver? Gray? Oh, do you mean the thing on the back of my head? That's a birthmark, dude. That's the reason I am glad I'm not going bald. Or can ever, like, shave my head. No, I don't have a bald spot. I don't have a bald spot. But yeah, it's just a normal birthmark. Sort of UCW or something. Yeah, like some guy just like... You see me with like the bruised ear, you know? Honestly, this cutting board smells so strong, like I'm not even trying to smell it, and it's all I can smell. Good. It's very aromatic. Like I can't even smell coffee over here. Oh, now I can though. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, so... Alright, so Amanda thinks she just figured out why I get muted sometimes. Try putting the command in again. Alright. But no, that didn't mute me that time. Weird. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that. It happened twice last night, too. Yeah, I thought that it made perfect sense, you know? I do not need a snack. Mary's like, well, I'm getting a snack. Technical difficulties, that's right. Yeah, it's just sort of surprising. Like, that issue did not exist before. I'm a bit worried it might be related to the newest version of OBS, and maybe I need to roll my version back. I don't want to do that. Coffee impression. So the flavor's, like, really interesting. It is infused flavor, right? Because I can try and place it, but it's, like, a little bit spicy, a little saffron-y. It's got a little bit of a hay sort of flavor to it. Should have let Amanda taste it first. No, that's fine. No, no, you're good. Do you like it? It's like it tastes like it's been infused, but I don't know what with. I know how much a teaspoon is. I know how much a teaspoon is. Yeah, I was about to say, these are ramen chocolates that we got from the Shin Yokohama Ramen Museum. We've still got a few of them floating around the house. I will say, not a fan of those. So you enjoy.
Like a little bit of...
Not sure if I took a picture of it. It's very distinct. Like, I would not confuse this with any coffee we typically keep in the house, but I do like it. I don't know. It's like a flavor I know, and I can't place it. Oh, we got boiling. We got boiling. It's time to skim some scum. All right. All right. I'm going to try and do this first-person view. Wow. Wow. All right. Get that scum out of there. We don't want it. Ah, coconut. That's what it is. Yeah, exactly. It really makes you feel like you're cooking in the kitchen. All right. Might add some water to this, both to stop the boil and to sort of help cover everything, because this stuff does not want to stay below the surface of the water. So I'm going to go ahead and commit to adding some additional water, and we will add some aromatics later to take up space. All right, cool. Let me heat up some water real quick. Wow. RTX on. Wow. Ray tracing. Better than the old Doom movie. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that one. Didn't that one have like Carl Urban in it? Am I making that up? All right. Just skimming some scum, getting all that out of there. So all it's going to do is cloud the broth up, make it sort of smell bad. I don't want no stinky broth. All right. Turn that to like a medium instead of all the way up to high. I can guarantee, Alex, the environment is fully destructible in here. Yeah, Amanda, bring them on out. And The Rock.